Hey, Jade.
What do you want?
I want you to fill out the divorce papers I gave you earlier properly and submit them to the government office as soon as possible, okay?
Yeah. I know that even if you don't tell me, I should be able to get it out by the end of the week, but do you need me to let you know after?
What? Don't tell me by the end of the week or something like that. Just get it out quickly. Also, is it because you still want to stay in touch with me? Susie doesn't want me to contact other women. As for me, I don't want her to get suspicious of me, so I don't want to contact you anymore. Don't try to get in the way of our relationship just because you still have lingering feelings for me.
Ha. Go ahead and say whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. I'm just asking if you need me to let you know because it's important. So you don't need me to tell you anymore, is that correct?
That's right. On the contrary, don't communicate with me and more.
Alright. That would also save me a lot of trouble.
You're just being a wuss. Please, don't stalk me or anything.
Why would I do such a thing? I have no regrets. I'm just happy to finally be free.
Oh, really? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm going on a trip to a hot spring with Susie to celebrate the divorce. I already belong to Susie, body and soul. There's not even an inch of space for you here, so don't you think about getting back together with me.
Like I've said, what the heck are you talking about? I'm not even thinking about getting back together with you. I'm really glad we're divorced.
Yeah. I've known you for a long time. You're so stubborn. You should be aware of that part of you. Otherwise, you'll be alone for the rest of your life, you know.
Ha. Just when someone lends you an ear, you go ahead and say whatever the heck you want. Enough is enough. This is goodbye. Don't you ever contact me again, too.
I'm going to be with my beloved Susie from now on, so there is no way I'm contacting you. See you later. Good luck.
Jade? If you see this, please reply as soon as possible.
Beth? Long time no see. Is something wrong?
Ah, Jade. I finally got hold of you. Where on earth are you? I visited you at your house, but it seems like you've been gone for a long time.
Ha. What do you mean, where am I? I've always been going back and forth between work and home, so I'm still in my house.
What are you talking about? I visited you several times, but you weren't there at all.
You don't know my current home address, do you?
Huh? Anyway, I'm in a lot of trouble over here right now. I think my mother has contacted you, so I'm sure you know about it.
Wait a minute, I don't know what's going on with your mother because I've blocked her and refused to receive her calls.
What? What do you mean? Anyway, my brother had an accident and is in the hospital. Please come to Madison Hospital immediately.
Ha. Harold got caught in an accident.
He was rushed to the hospital and is in critical condition. We need to discuss this together because we have to talk about what's going to happen in the future. Anyway, please. Please come here as soon as possible.
WL, just calm down.
I can't calm down.
But listen to me. It's important.
What is it?
Perhaps you haven't heard about it, Vet. Beth? That Harold and Nell are divorced.
What? No way.
It's true, just filed the papers 2 days ago.
I didn't know about that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
What? What's wrong?
I didn't know, and here I am asking you to come over right away.
No. It's okay. You've been through a lot too, haven't you?
Yes. I got a call that my brother was in the emergency room, and my mom freaked out. I didn't know what to do, really. If you are divorced, then it would make sense why you weren't at my brother's house or why you weren't with him when he was rushed to the hospital, right?
That's right. I don't think I can help you anymore. I'm sorry.
No worries. It's my fault, so you don't have to apologize. This might sound awkward, but did you divorce my brother because he cheated on you?
What? How did you know about that?
I see. Actually, there was a woman who was in the car with him when he got caught in the accident, and it looks like they were rushed to the hospital together.
So that's what happened, huh?
It seems they were on their way back together by car from a hot spring resort. The woman was named Susie, I think.
Well, there's no point in hiding it anymore. That's right. I heard that the two of them were going to the hot springs together.
Huh? Did I let them do that?
There was no need to. It was after I had already decided to divorce Harold, so I just let him do whatever it was that he wanted. Besides, I had already noticed Harold's affair before. When I asked him about it, that's when he put it all out in the open.
Oh no, my brother is so terrible. I'm so sorry for what he's done to you.
It's not something you should be apologizing for, Beth. I'm divorced, anyways, and I feel better about it.
I see. If that's the case, I'll keep the details of the accident to myself, then. He's in critical condition, but it doesn't look life-threatening, that's all I'm going to tell you. My mother also seemed to have contacted you several times, but since she is blocked, I will let her know that you are divorced.
Thank you. But I think my ex-mother-in-law knows we got divorced.
My mother has always been that way. If she didn't have anyone to rely on, she would keep trying to find someone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I agree. But are you okay with it, Beth?
Me?
I've been wondering about you for a long time now. Like, about my mother-in-law and Harold's attitude toward you. They forced you to do all the housework and everything, didn't they?
Oh. You noticed that, didn't you? I'm my late father's daughter from his first marriage, so my mother and Elle aren't really family. I thought it couldn't be helped. I was really grateful for you whenever you came over, because you always helped me.
Don't think that it couldn't be helped. I don't know what's going on over there, but isn't my ex-mother-in-law going to force you to take care of Harold and everything else this time, too?
Yeah, well.
I'm an outsider now, so I can't lend a hand, but I don't think you should have to carry all that burden alone. Take better care of yourself. I'm always available for advice, so if there's anything you want to talk about, you can call me anytime.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much.
Jade? Hey, when are you coming back?
Ha! What's this all of a sudden?
Huh? You know about my situation, right? Then you should come back soon.
I don't think I should know everything about what's happening to you, right? I only heard you had an accident and were in the hospital, that's all.
Huh? You didn't hear from Mom? I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped then. I can't move my legs, so I'm in a wheelchair right now. I'm going through a lot, you know. That's why you gotta get your butt back here. Okay, so, when can I go home?
No, sorry. I'm a little confused about what you're talking about. Why do I have to go back to you?
Why? I'm wheelchair bound right now, remember? Isn't it my wife's job to support me? If you come home soon, I'll let bygones be bygones. So come home soon.
Ha! There's nothing that needs to be put to rest.
Huh? You know what? I was hospitalized and you didn't even show up at the hospital once. Do you know how hard it was for Mom and Beth? I was on the verge of life and death, and now I'm finally out of the hospital, yet you don't even seem to be coming back. I'm telling you I'm going to let bygones be bygones.
No, I'm sure you didn't have a life-threatening condition, right? Besides, it was only Beth who had a hard time anyway. Then again, we're already divorced. I'm not your wife anymore.
Huh?
The divorce papers have been filed. Why are you surprised? You're the one who told me to get it out immediately. I filled them out and filed them the same day you told me to.
How self-indulgent of you. I didn't know that you filed it.
Oh. I asked you if you needed me to contact you once I had properly submitted it, right? I thought you said you didn't want me to do that. You told me not to contact you because Susie wouldn't like it. So, I didn't let you know after I submitted it, as you wanted me to.
Huh? Well, you just said those things because you were still hung up on me, right?
That can't be true. You're too full of yourself. I just asked out of the kindness of my heart, because I thought it would be good for you to know, given the procedures at work and all. I didn't think you would think that way.
I don't care anymore, just come back. You're not getting any younger, and it would be lonely to grow old alone, wouldn't it?
What are you talking about? And what about Susie? Why don't you let Susie take care of you?
Poor Susie, she can't walk anymore after that accident. She's living with me in my parents' house, which has been remodeled to be more accessible. She's in no condition to do housework or anything.
Ha! Are you crazy to ask your ex-wife to come back when you have a new girlfriend? And you also told me not to contact you because she wouldn't like it. Did you think she's going to like it if I came over?
With the mess of the accident, I couldn't even register the marriage. I'm not in a situation to be talking like that now, so I'm sure that even Susie will understand. That's right. Your place as my wife is still available. My heart belongs to Susie, but I'll make you my wife again on paper. Then you won't be lonely, we'll all be saved, so it's a win-win situation, right? It's give and take.
What? You're talking like you've got a great idea. What place are you talking about, big guy? I can only see you take in that situation.
Don't you feel sorry for us? Both of us are in wheelchairs in the house and it's really hard, you know. Don't you know how hard it is for me to not be able to walk by myself like before? Mom has back pain, too, so I can't force her to do it. If anything, Mom is the one who should be cared for. But right now, all of us need care.
That said, don't expect your ex-wife, whom you divorced a few months ago, to conveniently help you out.
Even though we're divorced, we've been together for years.
We were together for many years, but for the most part you cheated on me and kept betraying me, didn't you?
That's what I had to do because I met the one that I was meant to be with, which is Susie, right? But now I'm telling you that we're going to get back together again. What are you complaining about now?
What am I complaining about, you say?
Come on, don't say that. Hey, you swore at our wedding, in sickness and in health, didn't you? Are you going to break that?
You're saying that now. You're the one who violated that vow first.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm sorry. Hey, let's all just get along and live together. I'm in real trouble, you know.
That's also why I'm telling you, I refuse. You're in trouble because of that, right? You're in trouble because Beth, who has taken care of you up to now because it was convenient for you, just left, right?
Huh? How do you know that?
Beth told me.
That's right. That girl left us alone and suddenly disappeared. Where is Beth right now?
What am I supposed to do? Ask her where she is.
Well, of course you're going to bring her back, right? Your sister's in ya, and if our family is in trouble, it's only natural that we help each other out.
How can you think so much to suit your own convenience? Even I have noticed that you guys have been hard on Beth.
That's not true. I mean, she's a girl, so my mom had to make her help us with housework and stuff.
Help out. By making Beth do all the work. I heard that you took all of Beth's wages from her part-time work when she was a student, and then her salary after she got a full-time job, too. I also heard you tell her many times, you have to pay us for staying here.
No, that's...
She talked to me about it because she wanted to leave the house, but you kept taking her salary so she didn't have any savings. That's when I heard about this thing from Beth. Beth was your father's daughter from his first marriage, and you were your mother's, right? She said that since her father passed away 5 years ago, your guy's attitude towards Beth, who is not related to you by blood, has changed.
That can't be helped, right? We're letting someone who wasn't related to us by blood stay at our house. It's only normal for her to be doing the housework and bringing money in, isn't it?
What are you talking about? I heard that your father's insurance money went to pay for your tuition, while Beth had to give up going to college and work as a high school graduate instead.
No, that's what Beth wanted.
You always think in your own favor. But I heard that Beth realized it recently.
What?
The termination of relationship by affinity.
The termination of relationship by affinity? What the hell does that mean?
It means that the relationship with the deceased spouse's relatives is dissolved. In other words, when one of the spouses dies, the relationship that is created through the marriage ends. And so the surviving spouse will also be disassociated from the relatives.
No way?
It looks like your mother had known about it beforehand and took advantage of it.
Well, that's...
It also seems that your mother had never legally adopted Beth even after your father passed away, so you're both actually not related to her at all. So that means Beth has no obligation or need to take care of you guys in any way. Not only did you make Beth take care of you, but you even brought your affair partner home and made her take care of Susie, too, didn't you? I'm grateful to Beth for going that far, but don't even think about bringing her back and making her work for you again.
Oh, no. No, we've lived together for years. She may not legally be my sister anymore, but we still have a family bond.
You said something similar to me earlier, but there's no one who ruined that relationship but you. You really only think in terms of what's convenient for you, don't you?
But we're in real trouble, you know. I can't even work because of my condition. That's right. I'll give up asking Beth to come back. If she sends money home, and you come over to our house to help out a little, it would be less of a burden, right? Hey, could you ask Beth in that way?
Ugh, I'm so tired of this. There's no way that's okay. Why are you assuming I'm going to help out too? I absolutely refuse.
Even if you tell me that, we're at a loss to. Susie's parents have disowned her and she has no one to turn to.
She was disowned because she was having an affair with a married man, and she deserved it, didn't she?
For God's sake, please come back.
Absolutely not. If you're in so much trouble, why don't you just ask for a helper or something?
Yes, but I can't afford that right now. Can I have the alimony I paid you back for now? If you can't come back, can you at least help me with that?
Ha! I've only received 10% of the alimony, right? You said you were in an accident, so I was waiting for you to pay the rest of the installments, and now you want me to pay you back. And on top of that, you're asking me for help.
I don't have a choice. Susie and I both had to quit our old companies because of our condition. We used the insurance money from the accident to make my parents' house more accessible for us. I have no income, I can't move, and I'm at a total loss. You are the only one I can rely on.
I am no longer someone you can rely on. I am an outsider.
That's not true, is it?
That is true. If it had been while I still had love and trust in you, I would have stayed by your side to support you, whether you were disabled or bedridden.
So then.
So, I'm talking about when there was love and trust between us. Now it's all gone to pieces. You destroyed it. Don't you think it's too convenient to ask for help now?
But, you know, we married out of love. We were such good friends when we got married.
I'll just keep going in circles when talk to you. We're not getting anywhere. You told me not to contact you, didn't you? Can you just let it go?
No, no. No. Wait a minute. At least tell me where Beth is. You're still in touch with her, right? That girl, I think she's blocked our numbers, so I can't get in touch with her. I think she also left a few of her belongings behind.
Oh, Beth said that if there's anything left behind, please throw them away.
No, 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 I really need to check with her to make sure it's okay to throw them away or not. So, give me your contact info.
I don't want to.
Why not?
Beth's living on her own now, and she's doing her best. She's finally free from you guys. Even I will never forget the feeling of freedom that I had when I was freed from you. I want Beth to live for herself and not be bothered by you guys anymore, so I won't let you get in the way. Who the heck's going to tell you where she is?
Then who's going to help us?
I don't care. See you later. Elle blocked Harold's number because I had nothing more to say to him. I have already moved to a new place, and I am at peace with the fact that Harold will not contact me anymore. I am still in contact with Beth. She has left Harold and his mom, and is now living a carefree life and enjoying small luxuries from time to time. She says that she gets information about Harold's recent activities from friends in her hometown. Harold and Susie, who have registered their marriage, are living with Harold's mother at his parents' house. However, Harold's mother and Susie are at odds with each other and yell at each other, which has become infamous in the neighborhood. After a while, Harold and Susie got a job at the same company with a disability exemption and started working there. They both seemed to be complaining that it wasn't a job they really wanted to do, but since they can't change jobs, they continue to do their work, although reluctantly. Eventually, a rumor spread that the reason they became wheelchair-bound was because they had an accident on their way back from their adulterous trip. And they are now feeling a bit ashamed of their situation.